Hey guys, what's up? This is Chris, and this is the Suikoden Day party that we're having. Joining us for this is one of my best friends, my original partner in streaming through the entirety of Suikoden in chronological order, Waffles McCoy.
Hi.
And also joining me is my best friend in podcasting and book creating, Anne.
Hey.
Woo! So, guys, it's Suikoden Day, so we're sitting here talking about Suikoden, of course. And,
It's pretty good.
yeah, it
You're
is.
pretty good.
But I figure if we're going to talk about Suikoden on Suikoden Day, we got to start with the fact that it is the 10th anniversary of Suikoden 4, which is a good game.
It is.
It's not as good, the boats are slow, but it's still a good game, and to the people that talk like it's a plague on the earth, I hope somebody lights you on fire.
It is a adequately satisfying video game experience. I love Suikoden 4 is probably my second favorite game in the series, and probably the one I've actually played the most since it's very short. And it is not Suikoden 3. But it's fun, and I like it, and I kind of wish people would stop giving it a hard time, though I do understand why, since it kind of killed series momentum, but also maybe cut Junko Kawano some slack. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with that.
Not to mention, it had some great damn characters.
It did. That's the thing with Suikoden 4 is that it had so many great ideas, and it really has all the makings of a masterpiece. And then it was just like, wasn't it just horribly rushed through developments so that they only did make the bare bones outline that became the plot?
Yeah.
That's the story I heard, which is just.
It makes sense. At times it does feel rushed, but there are things like I think it does a better job than most of the other games at the character who betrays you that you don't like him because you're supposed to not like him. Snow is a giant piece of garbage. And you're supposed to think that. And that is great.
Snow is just the worst. My favorite thing about Snow is that his character can really be summed up when the second time he attacks you, and like Laszlo and everyone else just kind of like kick him off into his sad little dinghy, and he's just the really sad theme of like the Rune of Punishment is playing, and he's just, why doesn't anyone like me after I tried to kill them? I don't understand.
Why? Why don't I have friends? Oh.
Maybe I'll pin this death on my best friend because he's better at me than things. That'll net me some popularity.
He's the Urim Barrows of the games.
I like. Yeah, he kind of is. I like Urim a lot, and I love Snow, and I think his arc is very, very well done. But he's the Urim Barrows. He's just this really like self-absorbed nitwit who just keeps fucking things up for himself. So he's trying to do something right.
Oh yes.
By his people and like by his daddy.
Oh yes.
For 2 of the 3 names is Daddy Blade.
So
Blade, I forgot about that.
With all the characters in the game, who of them is your favorite?
Daddy Blade?
What?
Tyr McDole. Tyr's my favorite.
No,
McDole is my favorite.
We're not going series. We're going by game. So I'm saying Suikoden 4. Who's your favorite?
Oh, and 4. In 4, Laszlo. Laszlo is my favorite because I'm a cliche.
How about you, Waffles?
How about you guys?
I was just talking about this with somebody the other day, and I can't remember who my choices were. I love Eleanor, and I love the, the main pirate girl. God, what is her name?
Kika.
Kika. I love Kika, and I like Frederica. Like, I have this odd attachment to her.
Frederica is incredible. I love Frederica too, because she's a Chikatsu star.
Ah,
She's the
but
she's the Lorelei of the game.
let's see, who else?
Uh,
I don't know. I kind of like Graham Cray just because of like graham crackers, but
Graham Cray.
I'll never get past that art you did. That was frickin' fantastic. The Graham Craig.
I liked him and his tree pet.
He was a good villain.
Yeah. I really liked that his motivation for everything was way more personal than than most of the other pretty much all the other villains. I think I would say, like, he just wants his fucking son's memories back, which drives him crazy. I really like that, and now that you mentioned Eleanor is probably my second favorite character. She is, again, she's like so terrific in potential, and then the execution got bungled by just like not existing. But she's so good. I love her. I could see her being played by like a 55-year-old Stephanie Romanov, who was Lila Morgan on Angel. I could see that really well. She's right, yeah. I could just picture that. She's such a good character. Everyone in Suikoden 4 is really good, and I wish they had gotten better / complete writing.
Well, yeah, that's like me. I loved a lot of the pirates, but like Hervey the most. I loved that guy.
My favorite was Dario because he ran an advice column.
That was pretty good. But yeah, I just like, outside of a few characters, there were some just great ones in that game, and that's one of the things it suffers from, and you can tell the game is kind of half finished in a way, is the amount of characters where you just recruit them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, hey, I'm going out of my way and learning a little bit about you. There are a bunch of characters that are just like, yeah, I'll join, and they join. And there's there's a lack of characterization to some of them that is really missed.
Yeah.
I'm still really surprised that Ilia, the island that got destroyed, never got like a you have to go there subplot. So there's a lot of great characters there. There's one of the ninjas there, and I'm like, that could have been a great little, you have to recruit me with Akagi and Mizuki subplot, or that guy who's there adopting that little girl who was there, and then like Kevin and Pam used to live there. It's like, this seems like something should happen here.
Yeah, there were a lot of those.
It does have the cat island, so I'm okay.
Yeah, it's got a cat island and a cat bath and cat houses, which is pretty incredible.
But to be fair, the mini game you have to do to recruit those two Neko Bolds.
Yeah, that one was pretty weird. And then, there were a bunch of those. I've been doing, going back through that, I just remember there were, 20 or so just recruits that were just like join. And then you also had the problem of when you first get stuck on that first island, and it's just like 2 hours of fetch quests. That
Oh.
that was that was painful. But then it moved on to a really, then it moved on to Suikoden Tactics, which was also a fantastic game.
I've yet to play it.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to stream my way
Good.
through it.
I like Tactics.
Tactics was a very,
It's
very good
really
game.
fun, and I like Tactics. Yeah, Tactics is it's really hard for me to judge actually because I beat that game over years. I would just play it and then it was actually the same way I beat Xenosaga. I would just play it for months and then put it down for months.
God damn you,
and
Google.
Then pick it up again. I guess the difference with Xenosaga is
Yeah.
the difference with the Xenosaga is that I feel like I'm still playing it sometimes.
Yeah.
Trapped in the encephalon, I'll never get out. Just let me go. God.
Well, Xenosaga has the problem with Xenosaga Episode 2 being a thing that exists.
Oh, I like. Okay.
I've heard it's terrible.
I've
never played
episode
it.
2. The battle system is just weird.
It's a bit like everyone thinks about Suikoden 3. The game's terrible because battle system different.
See, I really liked the battle system in the original Xenosaga. I thought it was really, really neat. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
They changed it.
I wish they would have left it like that.
It was very Xenogearsy still at that point.
I've never played Xenogears.
Ooh, it's super
I'll
good.
take your word for it.
There are robots and people
That's what I've
outside
heard.
of
I've heard. I hear there's a scene where the main character's like stuck in a chair or something. That's all I know about this game. But like,
It also turns out
the chair was some.
like the second disc is pretty much just a really long visual novel. And it's kind of funny.
Huh.
But no, like Suikoden Tactics was, I really liked the way they did the tactics system. I thought it was going to be garbage, but like, when Final Fantasy XII tried to do a DS game with a tactics system, it was kind of bad, but they did a good job with that grid-based thing party.
Yeah, it was really good, and it was really fun too. Like there were times when I would just not do the main plot. It was so fun, and I like that you could recruit Rita.
Yeah. Rita is generally great in anything, and like Rita Pawn might be my favorite minigame of any of the games in the series. Yeah, there was a
Way too much Rita Pawn and Suikoden 4.
Rita Pawn was great. Like they need to bring minigames like that back. It was super fun. And then I guess since we're going in timeline order, well, actually, wait, we forgot to go over who are your favorite characters in Tactics.
Being as I haven't played it,
Snow.
no. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Snow. Well, you know that.
Yes, we both do. We both share that opinion. Fuck Snow. I hate him.
Who's the
I like
girl
Roger,
with
the henchman
I
with
like her design.
the glow stick of fish wool.
I like what's his name with his spectacular mustache showing up again. But I also love the fact that you know how they had all the not recruitment talks, but like when you use a guy, the unite conversations that when when blah, 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 blah. You know what? I hate doing this, but we're gonna have to try this again at another day because internet is not working.
Uh-oh.
But no, Waffles, we totally need to do this, and we'll totally do this again.
Okay.
Just not on Suikoden Day because it'll be a delayed Suikoden Day celebration.
Sounds good to me.
That kind of sucks. Anne's internet crapped out, so boogers.
It's funny when you called, I was working on my Look of Light picture.
And that's a good one too. I can't wait to see it done.
Thanks.
The one you posted the other day that was just a work in progress, I was like, holy shit, that is really, really good.
Yeah, actually, I guess I can like share you.